Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Assassin's Creed Unity, the Dead King's DLC, grabbing the Defender of Franciade. This is to unlock the Sword of Franciade, which basically has you going around and solving these riddles right here. This is very similar to the enigmas in the main game. So what you want to do is you want to grab the first one right here. The first two are given to you as part of the main story, between sequences 3 and 4, I believe. So the first one's going to be at the Bastille on that gargoyle. Then the second one is going to be all the way across the map in the upper left-hand corner by this big building. Make sure you climb up the back side, and what you want to do is you want to climb up this. If you got all the Notre Dame enigmas from the main game, you know how this works. Use Eagle Vision to help you spot these out. Basically, you're looking for symbols to interact with in order to solve the riddles. You are also given a riddle, but they are also very, very cryptic. But the cool thing about this game is, since the map is so small, most of the riddle solutions are super close by. Like, for example, after getting that one, just jump down and then examine the statuette by this door right here, and then that should solve this riddle. Once again, this is part of the main story. You do need at least 2 of these to get the next sequence going. So after that, we're going to start the second one that is required of the story, which is down south over here. So from the starting area, which is that wall right here, you want to head up and then towards the windmill. So climb up this pole, or you can take the ramp up, doesn't really matter. But this one is going to be at the base of the windmill. And just zip around here and grab it right over here. Once again, you can only see the glyphs using Eagle Vision, so keep that in mind. But after that, we're going to hop this wall right here. Next one's going to be right across the street. And it's going to be a cross right here next to this scarecrow. Just hop down on the wall and then grab it right here. And then number 3 is going to be just a little bit far away. The cool thing about these first 2 story-based ones is they are marked on your map. As for the later ones, you probably need to get used to not having the map, but that's what this video is for. It's to help you out. So aside from those 2, this is the part where you need the guides. We'll be going in order. There's 7 of them, including the ones that are story-based, so you just need to solve 5 more. We're going to start off with this first one right here, which is by this cathedral-looking building, and the first part is going to be right at the front of the building. Some of these are protected by guards, so get ready to do some fighting. So do that and then grab your glyph. You can only interact with them when you're anonymous, just like any other collectible in Assassin's Creed. But after you get that out of the way, you're going to head up a bit, and then this is by the next objective, and you want to go in this little courtyard right here and grab your next collectible on this wall. Then we're going to head up to the upper left by the Bastille, and this one's going to be to the left in the graveyardy area. So make sure you go here. You want to look for this tree stump and then grab it right there, and that will solve your first optional mission. Moving on to the second one, which is going to be in the upper right of the map, and that's going to be on this watchtower right here to start the mission. The starting points are always marked on your map because they're basically missions. You also need to finish this achievement to get the 100% sync achievement in the DLC, so keep that in mind. But anyways, first clue for this one's going to be really close by, right here in this little makeshift shed. And take out the enemies and then grab it off of the fence. After grabbing that, just head over here, and literally like 6 feet away is going to be your next collectible. And then another 6 feet away is going to be collectible number 3. See, very, very easy. This achievement isn't as strenuous as the Notre Dame enigmas, which required you to do a bunch of laps around France and try to get every single collectible. But anyways, next mission is going to be over here, down south. Interact with that tree. This is by the windmill again, so it's a little bit back and forth, but not as bad as the other one. Also, the map is circumnavigable in like 4 minutes, so that's good for us. But this one is at the base of the windmill again, and then after grabbing that, you want to head back in this direction. And there's a starting point for reference. You should see this opening in the wall. Head through here and then just jump the fence. There should be this kind of dark looking area right here with a bunch of fog. Eagle Vision helps out in case you get lost. You basically want to look for this bonfire, which someone should put out before Smokey the Bear gets mad. But beside the point, next to it is going to be a rock with your next collectible. After that, you want to head over here, and all of these are 3-part riddles, which is good because in the main game you had 5-part riddles towards the end, but all these are 3 parts, which is a nice little time saver. But anyways, it's going to be right here on this wall by the well, so make sure you grab that. Moving on to this one, Noctis, in the middle of the map, right in front of the library. Make sure you grab it right here, and then you want to jump down towards this tree, and then on the wall of said library will be your next collectible on top of this pallet of wood right here. Then we're going to head over here in this kind of triangle in the map, and you want to look for a fountain. That's how you know you're in the right place, and it's going to be on that tree in the background. So be a little careful with the right trigger button. There's lots of stuff to accidentally climb on top of because, you know, Assassin's Creed, and there's also a bunch of people here to get in the way, but when you try to figure this out, you can just grab it on the tree, and there we go. Then the next one's going to be in the upper left, and this is going to be behind the graveyard area next to the outer wall of the city. Just head over here, climb up these crates. There's a couple of enemies roaming around here, but the thing is going to be on this patch of rocks right here, so make sure you grab that. And then head over here. This is the final one. It's going to be on this tombstone right here. After grabbing that, we're going to climb up, and to do that, you want to look for one of the windows and just climb straight up. You basically want to climb up the circular part. So once you get to a part where you can cross over, you want to take that way. So do it right here, and then climb up the circular bit, and straight up, and in the middle ornaments thing is going to be your next collectible, so make sure you grab that. And you should be good on this one. After that, you want to jump on down. So use the B button to parkour down away from the glyphs, so you can actually parkour down without any trouble. Just keep mashing that B button to get down, and hopefully you won't get stuck like I did right here. You can also fast travel away, because the fast travel point's like 6 feet away from here, but as long as you get to the ground, you should be good. Once you get here, you want to head towards the front of the building. There should be a guard right here. Just ignore him if you want to, but jump the fence, and then you want to look on the side of the building for your next collectible, and this is going to be the second to last one. So we're almost done here. Make sure you grab that, and as soon as you grab that, we are going to try to head indoors. So head to the front and then climb straight up. You are going to need to climb kind of towards the side right here because the door's open, or you can go inside, but there's like a lot of guards on the ground floor. But your goal is to get up to the 3rd floor, so try to get up here. Open window on the left, head through here. You can also head up the right side because there's a staircase up here. Take the stairs up to the center area where the holy water fountain is, and then Eagle Vision to grab the glyph. And then as soon as you get that, you can grab the sword, which is right next to this. So just head down the right staircase, and then with all the glyphs now, you should be able to open up this secret door and grab the sword inside. Once you do that, you should finish up the glyphs as well as your achievement. There it is, 50 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.